What's up, guys? Welcome to What Matters Now, the show that we bring you what matters now in the world of entertainment, and we debate about it. Matt, what's up?
The way to get that down pat.
Yeah. First, we are going to talk about, obviously, the Super Bowl was last week, so we're going to talk about the trailers. Starting with, what was your favorite trailer, Matt?
My favorite trailer there was between Jurassic World, of course. Yeah. There was Seventh Son. I'm really excited to want to see that movie.
Seventh Son, really?
Yeah.
All right.
The funniest one was, of course, Ted 2 with Tom Brady.
Yeah, I liked that Tom Brady did that. And I also saw Pitch Perfect that.
The Green Bay
Packers. Yeah, I liked how they're doing that with all the I guess putting a lot of big sport figures in movies. And obviously with Tom Brady, it was a kind of I guess because of the Super Bowl and stuff.
No, it was like also he's friends with Mark Wahlberg.
Is he?
Yeah,
because he's a Boston fan. All right, so I see that. So that's pretty cool. Personally, my favorite was by far the Jurassic World trailer. I mean, what can you say? What can you say? I mean, when him training raptors, he was training raptors, and the first trailer showed him riding next to raptors, and people questioned, on his side, or are they just running next to him? What's going on? But now confirms that they are literally his pets. Pet raptors. I mean, people can say that's unrealistic, but it's it's Jurassic Park. The dinosaurs running around. How realistic do you really want to get? You don't know you can't train raptors, because raptors are kind of like...
I mean, you can train lions and bears.
Yeah,
because
I mean, you can train birds, and they're like kind of like...
If any animal imprints on you early on, they will follow you.
Sure, I mean, that's, I guess. So, that movie looks pretty damn good.
What about Seventh Son, though? What you didn't like about it? In magical thing.
It's
kind of like the idea of 777.
Yeah.
Lucky numbers.
Yeah, I don't really know too much about that movie. The trailer looked okay, but I haven't heard the best things about it. I mean, it kind of reminds me of
Percy Jackson.
No, kind of reminds me. Yeah, Percy Jackson's one, but it just reminds me of the movie that just came out, Jupiter Ascending. It just has that feel. I'm not saying it's gonna be a bad movie. And the trailer wasn't bad.
It's a tough thing on movies that either based on books or people don't really know about is that you don't know how to market it in a way, because with big names like Marvel, of course, people can just know superheroes.
Yeah.
But with books and stuff, it's a lot harder to do.
Yeah, especially with, and not only books, but just unknown properties that people don't even know about. That just someone makes up in their head, kind of like something like Interstellar. A random director or random producer makes a movie that no one knows anything about, unless the trailer is really good or there's really big names in it or something like that. It's hard. It's hard. Nowadays, there's so many movies that are just off of expectations.
I mean, Jupiter Ascending, though, there's big reviews about it. I think it's going to make money just based on the two names alone, with Mila Kunis and Channing Tatum.
Nah, I don't know. That movie's not doing already that good in the box office, and it just came out. Its opening weekend wasn't that great, so it'll probably make its money back. Though. Games
now. It's in the gaming world, but Netflix is going to be in the production of making a live action Legend of Zelda series, which kind of worries me in a way for two reasons: live action Avatar and live action Dragon Ball Z were terrible.
Yeah.
They try to live action animated stuff. It doesn't go well.
Yeah.
And the worst part is though
they butchered
Avatar. Most of those they really did butcher it. But especially with Avatar and Dragon Ball Z, it's just that they butchered names, they butchered story, and the hard thing about this one is Link doesn't talk.
Yeah.
How are you gonna watch a show where the main character doesn't talk?
It'll be interesting. I mean, I personally think that you put any property into the right writer's hands, the right director's hands, the right crew's hands. Obviously, it's a series, so they're not going to have one director. I don't know how they're doing it. It might be just an 8-episode series. It might be a 3-season, 30-episode series. I don't know, really. I mean, it depends on, I guess, the people around it. They could grab a good actor and a good writer and a good director and per episode and make a great movie. The thing that was wrong with Avatar: Last Airbender, I don't know as much as Dragon Ball Z, but the director was horrible. They got Shyamalan or whatever. He's a horrible director. And you grab actors that nobody knows about. They don't even know what they're doing on there. There was not one good actor in that whole movie.
I couldn't name a single person.
So it's just and then the script was botched and everything was just a mess. But if these people take their time and actually know the story of Legend of Zelda and know the characters and know all that, I personally, with Link, I think he needs to talk.
You can't. It's like The thing was,
is that a big attribute about? I don't play those.
Yes,
Is
every
that big?
single game he's never
It's
talked.
hard. Yeah, it's just they have to get the story right in Legend of Zelda.
Legend of Zelda will. The first 3 episodes are going to be key because every Zelda's been around for 25 years, 26 years now. So there's a big fan base around it. They're going to tune in just to see if it's worthy, and the first 3 episodes are going to be key.
That's the one I think that they should make a movie. I think they should make, tell you the truth, kind of a cinematic universe out of Nintendo games and make some more of a Super Smash Brothers type of thing, kind of like what they're doing with Avengers.
Into a movie?
Maybe not. I mean, you have to have Mario in there, but maybe not make a Mario solo movie. Just have, because you can make it a Mario movie kind of cool with like instead of like you just have dimensions, like they jump into different dimensions and they do something like that, and you can kind of make it work. Mm-hmm. I think you can make an awesome Metroid movie. I think.
Well, yeah.
I think after Guardians of the Galaxy, you could definitely make a Star Fox movie. Yeah. I think you could definitely make a Zelda movie. So it's like they're there. They're in. I mean, I think they could have the parts. They can do it.
Maybe this is a test.
Maybe. I mean, they made that Mario movie back in the '90s and it botched it. And I really don't think that Nintendo is just in the place that they want to really expose their games to movies. With Link, though, see, like, when I played the Pokemon games, okay, the character doesn't talk. But in the show, Ash talks. So, like, is a key aspect. The fact, like, is people saying to you that he is unable to talk, or are you just a character living in the game and you can't talk because you can't type?
Pokemon, you're a character that doesn't exist to the story at all. While in the show, the main character was Ash. Mm-hmm. So he wasn't bound by the rule of not talking, but Link is literally the guy. Yeah,
but what I'm saying is Link's in the world of Link, is Link literally unable to talk? Like he's I guess what they
there has been no explanation.
He's a mute or whatever. Like he literally can't talk, or just is it just because it's the game and
there
like,
hasn't been
have they not said anything like have they not explained like he is not able to talk, or is it just kind of there? Because if he might be able to talk, it's just when you're playing. Obviously, when you're running around, you're not talking to yourself, and you know what I mean.
He has never had to talk, or needed to talk, because the whole purpose of Link is that he is the embodiment of courage for the Triforce. Thus, his actions speak through his words are his actions. Mm-hmm. So that's why he doesn't need to speak.
Well, yeah, I guess like I don't know. I just think they need a live action. Live action Banjo-Kazooie. Banjo-Kazooie didn't talk in the games, did he? But or a live action Sonic or something. But he didn't talk in the games.
Sonic can talk, yeah.
Can he?
Yeah, Sonic talk. Sonic conversates. He had even on the TV show about him.
Alright, well that's what I'm saying, but on the TV show, but this is a TV show too. So I think you make him talk, or maybe just at least talk a little bit, but still make it in a way where it's like it's still him and it's still his personality and it's still who he is, but he just talks.
So we're gonna be like a perfect voice actor for that then, because no one knows how Link should sound.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be very hard. All right, guys. Now we're gonna go to sports. Obviously, last week was the Super Bowl, so we're gonna touch up a little bit on that one. Matt, you're a Patriot fan, so you can start. What do you just think about the whole game? Just
It was the game I expected. It was back and forth. I thought Tom would throw at least one pick. I knew it wasn't going to be perfect, but I didn't see two. The first one was kind of his fault. Like, he just kind of threw it up in the air. Second one, the linebacker made a great play because Gronk was open, but he backed up and came back to the ball. Brady knew what he was dealing with in terms of these big defensive backs and corners, so we just deke and dunked them because small shifty receivers will beat tall cornerbacks because just difference in athleticisms in a way.
What was your guess for the Super Bowl
I guessed it was going to be 24-21.
No, you said you were way higher. You said it was like 38 to. Remember, and I said it was way too high.
I just said 30s.
Yeah, you did. I'm pretty sure you said. We'll look back, but I think you said it was going to be either 31-38 or 30-38.
If I said anything, it would have been like 30. I said 31-28 or 30-28. It would have been somewhere around there. I wouldn't go higher than 30.
I'm pretty sure because I said 13-23, and it was looking like I was going to be right for a little bit. But as soon as Averill got hurt, I felt like the game changed because there's no more pass rush. Tom Brady had all the time in the world. You could see in the third quarter, the pass rush was getting to him, and he was throwing the ball away. He threw an interception, and he was just not himself. And as soon as that pass rush, as soon as that TED commercial came on, Tom Brady lit up. And it's because Averill got hurt on that play of the interception, and then as soon as that happened, the next 2 drives Tom Brady had were both touchdowns, and Seattle Seahawks couldn't respond. If that game was going, if Averill didn't get hurt and that game kept going the way it was playing, at that time it was 14-24. It probably would have ended somewhere around 17-24 because I just don't think Tom Brady would have, with the pass rush and with the players. Legion of Boom have played hell of a game still with the injuries they had, and obviously they're all getting surgery this offseason, so they're a damaged bunch, and they played a great game. I kind of called halftime. I told my dad, this game's so close, it's going to be whoever fucks up first. It's whoever fucks up first. And Seattle Seahawks made, I think, one of the worst play calls in Super Bowl history.
A lot of people are saying that too.
They didn't run the ball, and that was sometimes it's the play, but sometimes it's the play call. And I think the play call should have been at least the first down play call. Should have been Lynch up the middle.
As a Patriots fan, when I saw the Jermaine Kearse catch, I was thinking, come on.
Yeah.
Not again.
No
That's
way.
the third fucking time. Can we get a break? Can we not have crazy catches in our Super Bowls? I lost the belief that we probably could win the game because first time it was third. It was like second down when that play happened. So if it would have been incomplete, they still be at the 40 and have like a minute.
Yeah, they still had a long time.
But still, our defense was apparently they showed the statistic early at the fourth quarter was that Seattle Seahawks defense have only allowed 1 touchdown in the last 12 games. Patriots have allowed a single touchdown in the last 12 games, which was a surprising stat for me.
In the fourth quarter. Yeah. Both teams played great in the fourth quarter. Obviously, I just think Averill, because he got hurt the last 7 or so minutes, they kind of fell apart. But I personally just think that when I saw that play, I thought to myself, I didn't think about that Giants play where he caught it with his helmet, but I thought to myself that they had plenty of time. They could have easily went right down the field and scored. But I felt like in that drive, there needed to be that one play to get them in position to win the game. And that was the one play. I saw that play. It was at the 5-yard line, and I was like, they won the game. I was like, get the daughter Lynch 3-4 times, as many times as it needs. They won. And Pete Carroll, I guess, wanted the Super Bowl to be in Russell Wilson's hands. Made a horrible mistake by doing that. And, all right, guys. Well, like us, subscribe to us, add us on Facebook. We'll put all the links in the bottom. And we'll see you all next week. Peace.